Welcome back to Craig's Custom Cooking. Tonight, I'm going to make a taco pizza. Very similar to the one that Pizza Hut used to make. I heard that they still make it, but you have to call them and special request it. I don't know, I haven't tried it. But I'm going to make my version of a taco pizza. So come along and I'll show you the process. I'm going to attempt to take my pizza dough that I have here and make this into a round pizza. Try to do this. Bring this. How good this is going to work out, but I might have to try to form it on the pan. Alright, I think we're good. Pizza pan over. Let me get a knife. I'm going to trim the edges up and then I'll try to form it. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a fork and I'm going to poke this the whole way around. Just like a pie crust if you're going to pre-bake a pie crust. Alright, I'm going to put this in a 300-degree oven. I'm going to heat my oven to 300 degrees. And then I'm going to bake this for 9 minutes. So I'll bring you back. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is I have a can of refried beans. I'm going to put that in a bowl. I'm going to put 1 tablespoon of taco seasoning mix in. And then I have a 1/4 cup of water. I'm going to add about 1/8 of a cup for right now. And I'm going to mix this all together. That looks spreadable to me. So we're going to set that aside. All right, I'm going to turn my burner on to medium. Add about a tablespoon of olive oil. And then I have 1.2 pounds of ground beef here. I'm not going to use it all because the pizza's not that big. I'm going to take half of it. Alright, my hamburger's starting to brown. I'm going to turn it. And I'm just going to keep continually chopping it until it breaks into really small pieces. And then to this, I have some chopped up onions here. I'm going to add, I'm going to say about 1/2 cup. The rest I'm going to save for on top of it. So I'm going to mix these in and finish browning the hamburger. And we're going to saute the onions alongside. My hamburger and my onions are browned up pretty good now. Now I'm going to take my taco seasoning. It's Ortega. I'm going to sprinkle that in. It calls for 3/4 of a cup of water. I'm going to start off with 1/3 of a cup because I want this a little bit drier when it goes on top of the pizza crust. Alright, my taco meat is done. So I'm going to move it aside, let it cool. And I just wanted to let everybody know I use 9310 hamburger for this. That way there's not much fat. It's not overly greasy. So normally I use 80/20, but in this case I use 93/10. So I'm going to set that aside, let it cool, and then I'll show you how we assemble the pizza. We're going to start to assemble our pizza now. So I'm going to take my refried beans that I made. I'm going to put some on here, and then we're just going to spread this out over the whole pizza. Alright, that's our refried beans. Oh, I need to spread this a little bit more here. Alright, next we're going to put on the hamburger. I'll put a glove on. I'm going to take my hamburger meat. I'm going to spread this out over the top. Alright, so that's our meat. Next is the cheese. I'm going to use 2 different types of cheese. This is a sharp cheddar. Is a 3 or a 4 cheese mix. It's a Mexican style 4 cheese blend. It's got mozzarella, quesadilla cheese. All right. So this is our pizza so far. Now, earlier in the video I told you I was going to bake the pie crust in the oven. I did not, because it's so thin that I'm afraid that if I baked it previously it would get too hard and fall apart when we try to eat it. So I'm going to put this in a 425-degree oven for 20 minutes. Bake it till the crust turns golden brown and crispy. And we'll take it out, and I'll show you the other ingredients that go on top. All right, I'm going to put it in the oven. It's up to temperature. I'll set my timer for 20 minutes. And we'll see you in 20 minutes. My timer's just about to go off. There it is. I'm going to turn off the oven. Take out our pizza. Now I'm going to let that cool down, and then we're going to put the other toppings on it. Alright, I slid it off my pizza pan, and I'm going to try to cut through it now. And I'm going to try to reassemble it back on the pan so we can put the toppings on it. I was able to get it back on the pan. So now we're going to add the rest of the toppings. So I have some tomatoes here. I have my tomatoes. Now I'm going to add some onions. Now, I like sour cream on mine. I'm going to add that. I'm going to add some shredded lettuce. The next thing I have some Dorito taco flavored tortilla chips that I put in a sandwich bag and I smashed them up. So I'm gonna sprinkle some of these on the top. All right, then I have some Ortega taco sauce. Sprinkle that on. And I have some Pace mild pecani sauce. And this is my version of a taco pizza. We'll see you at the table. Welcome to our table. Here's my taco pizza. I tried to replicate what Pizza Hut gave you. I know I have more stuff on it than what they did. My wife did not see me make this, so
Thank you.
you might have to eat it with a fork, dear. I don't know that it's... You can pick it up and eat it. You're very welcome. We like tacos, so this is a different version.
It's good.
It is good. It's very good. You're going to hear our dog running around. Please pardon that. And I'm going to explain to you what's on here because you didn't see it.
Yeah.
Refried beans. And I put the hamburger meat with the taco seasoning. And I put up 2 layers of cheese. Baked it in the oven. Then I got it out. And I put tomatoes, onions, lettuce, sour cream, nacho cheese Doritos, taco sauce, and salsa. So that's what's on it.
It's very rich in the topping. I think it has a crust to hold all of the toppings.
I made a very thin crust. But the sour cream on it makes it very good. So I'm going to try to pick it up and eat it. She did it very well. I don't know that I'm going to be able to do that because mine seems like it's falling apart.
Very good.
Yes, it is. Pizza Hut used to make this.
Oh, really? I don't know that.
I think they still do, but you have to special order it.
It's very successful. I like the wrapping paste there.
It's refried beans.
Mm.
It's not like Chinese red
Oh,
beans.
I know. Mm.
It's refried beans.
Mm-hmm.
But I know you love beans, so.
I do. Sour cream add a special flavor on it.
I love sour cream.
Mm-hmm.
So. All right, we're gonna finish our taco pizza. This is Memorial Day, so I made a taco pizza for today. We were supposed to go to a dance for her up in Rockville today, but it got canceled due to the rain.
Yeah, it's a parade.
Well, it was a parade in Rockville. So she went to a dance class, she came home very tired. I told her to go take a nap and I made this for supper.
Oh, so sweet. I really appreciate that.
Well, I love you, baby.
Love you too.
So if you enjoy our channel, please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell for future notifications. And we'll see you in the next video. You have a wonderful Memorial Day weekend. We'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.